spiritually, what it means to mind the business I pay you. Hold on, I think I got it in my hold on, I'm gonna pin it for y'all right here. Hold on, I think I got it. Hold on. I think I'm minding the business. Y'all, boom. Thank God for my little clipboard. So I just posted up in there in the comments, spiritually, what it really means, like what it means to mind the business I pay you. Like, you're responsible for your life. You may be responsible for your children's life, right? But outside of that, you ain't responsible for nobody's life. You're not responsible for your parent. Like, unless your parent is in a, I'm sorry if they are in a healthcare situation where you got to be responsible for them. But at the end of the day, we all adults, we all grown. Like, we need to blow the whistle on people, like, having their own personal accountability. It's not your job to fill anybody else's holiday with happiness except your own soul and your kids, right? And if you're not fulfilled within yourself, how you going to pass love or show love to anybody else? You know what I'm saying? So just like, I know it can be hard, but stay like focused. Stay, keep your thoughts on, you know, happy things, loving things. You know what I'm saying? All right. I hope none of y'all is in trouble with the law. Cause what's this, Mrs. Officer? I hope none of y'all is getting in trouble. You know, don't risk your freedom on the holidays. Definitely don't want to get locked up and need bail and or be in jail, transportation, all that bullshit on a holiday weekend. I just heard. Don't get in trouble on a holiday weekend. Can't bond yourself out, y'all. Angels calling us. We can see the sunrise before us. Yes. Right? And some of y'all have a little bit of, it seems like some sadness around the fact that maybe you've been in long-term relationships and some of those relationships at this point don't exist. And they could be platonic. They could be a lover. But I just want you guys to understand, right? Like, don't hold yourself prisoner to low vibrating or negative feelings you have, right? Of course it hurts, you know what I mean? It's not easy. It could take time and tears and grieving and all that stuff when something long term or something very meaningful ends, even if it ends good or bad, right? So the thing is, like, people have a false impression of like, oh, if you love yourself, then a lot of that shit won't matter, it won't hurt. That's not true. I love myself to a substantial level. Like, everything in my baseline is happiness, but there's still plenty of things that don't quite sit right with me, right? Whether those relationships are ended, whether they were lovers, platonic, whatever, like, there's still stuff that were endings, I'll call them, right? The endings to cycles that there's still certain things, person, places, whatever, that don't sit right with me. But you know what I mean? I make it a daily effort to not focus